Spring Collective. Hi, this is Jarrod, back with you again at Glenarty Road, this time for our Spring Farm Collective. Today we're going to make Orecchiette. So I think this is a perfect pasta dish for a sunny spring lunch with a glass of white wine, maybe a Chenin Blanc. Okay, first up we're going to make the pasta. We're using semolina flour. Flour in first, so add half the water and just mix slowly to combine. And when it comes together, you can gradually add the rest of the water. I'm going to tip it out onto the bench and finish it off there. Just bring everything in together, squeeze it all together. It might feel a bit dry right now. If it does, you can just give it a splash more water. Our dough's rested for an hour, and we're going to shape our orecchiette. And we're going to slice off a small amount of pasta dough and roll it out. Now we're going to cut it into 1 centimetre slices with a little bit of dusting. Take just a butter knife and squash your pasta down and drag it back towards yourself. And then shape it over your thumb. You should get some texture on top, and this is what your sauce is going to stick to. It's a great little activity to get a few people involved in. Somebody cutting, somebody squishing, somebody shaping. Our next step is to double shell our broad beans, taking them out of the large pods already. And so we're just going to put it into boiling water for 2 to 3 minutes. So after 2 to 3 minutes, we're going to refresh our beans in some ice water just to stop the cooking process and keep them nice and green. Once your beans are nice and cold, we're just going to pinch the end of the shell and squeeze the bean from the shell. Next, we're going to cook our orecchiette in some pretty heavily salted boiling water for about 4 to 5 minutes. After 4 to 5 minutes, we're going to drain our pasta, and we want to keep a little bit of this cooking water to finish our sauce with as well. Okay, we've got some nice pancetta here from our Tamworth pigs on the farm. I'm just going to cut it into some nice lardons. Next, we'll chop our mint and parsley. Add a little bit of lemon zest to this, freshen it up a bit. All right, first up, we're going to add our olive oil, and then the pancetta. The pan doesn't have to be too hot at this point because you want the pancetta to kind of render down slowly. Okay, you can see the fat start to render out of this and it turn translucent. This is when you want to add your garlic. And now the pancetta should start to color a little bit. Okay, our pancetta's starting to color now. Garlic's not quite there, so we're going to stop those guys cooking anymore by adding the white wine and some of your pasta water that is reserved. So after 1 to 2 minutes, we're going to add the pasta back to your sauce and just let that simmer so that all your sauce starts to coat your pasta. All right, when you've got a little bit of liquid left, but it's started to thicken up, we'll add our broad beans and the butter. You can season some chili flakes, and then just continue to cook it out until all your orecchiette is nice and coated with your sauce. So when your sauce is at the consistency you're happy with, turn off the heat and add your herbs. And that's your homemade orecchiette with broad beans and pancetta. I'm going to finish it off with some shaved parmesan and some pangrattato.
Yeah.